This is the DJI Neo 2 Motion Fly More Combi. So we're just going to do a quick unboxing and then later on we'll take it for a fly. But before we fly that, we'll do the DJI Mini Pro 5. We've still got to do that, which we did an unboxing on. So we're just going to unbox this, see what's in. I think it is better, which I'll start to do, is maybe have a camera looking down so you can't see me, because I'm ugly and nobody wants to see me. So I can look down and you can just see my hands, and obviously I'll have to trim my nails up and make sure they're patacured or whatever they call it, so you can just see my hands and look down. I've looked at a few videos and it does look good, but you know, I've heard DJI is bringing out a load of more new drones this year, so I'll buy them. I think there's a 360 one what's coming out, which looks similar to this one. It's a 360, I think that's January or February. So anyway, that's the drone. There we have it. I don't know if it'll stand up. Might stand up that way. No, put it down that way. So right, that's that. I can never get into these boxes. I'm going to put that on there. So I think this has to come out. Yeah, it does. So we'll see. So there's still some stuff in there. I think that'll be the headset. I think these will be the batteries. I think these will be the batteries. Myself. I might be wrong. Oh no, controller. So that's a drone, and then we've got, I believe it's the controller, yeah. So we've got the drone, and we've got the controller, because this is what you use, I believe, when you're flying it. Something else in there. Now there's a few bits in here, because it is a Fly More Combi, so we've got propellers. So we're going to put these here. Cable, stickers. This is the battery charger and 2 batteries, so I'm guessing that the other battery is in here. Well, I'm looking at this. I don't even know how to get the battery out. Oh, it comes off at the top. Yeah. Right, so that's that. So I'll take that out. How do we get this in now? Oh, this card, surely this has to come out. Yep. So to take that out, I didn't try and force that in. So we'll just put that in there. There must be a certain way, I think that could. Right, well this is harder than I thought. How the hell is that going? No, that's not it. That has to slide up. Right, so the little bit there, probably all shouting at screen like. There. So what I'll do is, I've got a cable there. So, there. So they're on charge. We're not going to be flying it, but might as well put it on charge. So that's the battery thing. Let's have a look. I guess this is the headset, and I don't think there's anything else in there. Right. So this is the headset. So I think that's just a bit of foam to protect it, and then there's a card in there. But yeah, this is the headset what you use. So I will do a setup like I did with the DJI Mini Pro 5. So I'm not going to do it today. So just an unboxing to see what there is, and then I'll do a, you know, get it all set up and that for people who don't know how to set it up. But I'm on, like I say, when I did the Mini 5 Pro, I never set one up because I've never flown a drone. All I had was the Mini Neo 1, which is up there. But that's just a handheld fly up or use your mobile phone. So I sort of jumped straight to the DJI Mini 5 Pro, basically. So missed all the other models out, never flown a drone, never, you know, set one up. So that was the first time. So I enjoyed doing that, but now I know what to do. That's fine. But the good thing about it is, when I got the Mini DJ, well, you'll know if you watched the unboxing, but when I got the Mini DJI Mini 5 Pro, I got this controller with it. So I got this. Now I'm going to use this controller when I'm not using the goggles to fly this, because, and if you watch the other one, you'll know what I'm going to show you. You have to excuse me. So I bought the Mini 5 Pro, and I upgraded the controller to I don't know if you can see it. It's got a cover on it, you know, black cover on it, so that's not the screen. But yeah, upgraded it to this one. So this is the one what I'm using to fly the DJI Mini 5 Pro. So I know they're expensive, but everybody says they're worth it. You know, the screen's really good and everything, and it's you know, get more distance or whatever. So I mean, I know it was probably nearly the same price as the drone was, but you know, if anything else comes out, I can use this, I hope, on other models. You know, like you say, I think there's a couple of drones, so I've heard, what are coming out, a 360 one, which is, it looks similar to this, but it's got a 360 camera on it. And there's another one what's come out. I haven't seen anything about that, but I'm hoping I better use this with future drones what come out, because obviously I will be buying more drones as they come out, because obviously once we get these reviews out of the way, these are sort of old models. Well, that's not old, but you know, there's been loads of YouTube reviews on it and stuff. So, and same as a DJI Mini 5 Pro. But what I've done, I've not done it as an expert, because I'm not an expert. I've never flown drones before, apart from the Neo 1. So I'm doing it from a layman's point of view. So, because there'll be plenty of people out there who've never flown a drone before. And these experts, when I've watched them, it sounds double Dutch. So, you know, I'm doing it from somebody who's never done it before. You know, so going through, you can see me struggling, which I did do with the DJI Mini Pro 5, you know, setting it up. But, you know, now I know how to do it. You know, I mean, I'm not saying when I set this up, when I do set up, it's going to be straightforward. I hope it is, and I think it will be, because now I've got an idea. But I went through all the calibration and everything, you know, doing the drone, moving it about, even doing the controller, you know, which you have to do in like a figure of 8. So hopefully I did everything right. Obviously, I think myself, from what I can gather, before you fly it, you need to check your updates and make sure it's all up to date before you do fly it. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. The DJI Mini 2 or whatever it is, I can't remember what it's called. This is what I mean. I'm not an expert. Is it Neo 2 Fly Mode Combi? I can't wait for this. You know what I mean? So obviously, I think I have to charge this up. I don't even know how to charge it up. So anyway, I'm going to see if I can get it all charged, and then we'll do a quick video on setting it up. So that shouldn't take too long, and then we'll do a video. We're going to go fly the DJI Mini 5 Pro, and then we'll do the FFP thing, whatever it is. So yeah, and we've done a review on the Ugreen DH 4300 plus hard drives. We've done a review on the 500 watt fast charger, Ugreen, and we've done one on the safety thing, so if the power goes off it keeps the Ugreen and power surges and stuff like that. So if you want to watch that, these are filters which I got for the what's that for? Oh, for the DJI Osmo Action 6 camera. So we'll do a test the camera out. I mean, we're testing it now, but I want to take it out on the field and we'll try different lenses and stuff like that, see what it's like. So I want to do a review on that, and I have other reviews coming up. You know, I've got a camper van and I fitted all the Victron stuff in there, so I've had that in for a year, so I can give me honest opinion on that. And I have other stuff in there, you know what I mean, which I've had over a year, which I've tested and that, and I know a bit about now, so I can tell you a little bit about them. EcoFlow, I put an EcoFlow system in there, 2000 kilowatt battery, so I can tell you my opinion on that because I've used it for over a year. I've got the EcoFlow air conditioning and heater system, which is very good, because when we had that hot spill, I were in Pooley Bridge in the Lake District and it was 30 degrees, and when you're in a metal van, it were absolutely fantastic. It was just like a fridge inside. It were great, and it's also a heater. It heats up, and then I've got the EcoFlow charger, dynamo charger thing, which charges the 2000 kilowatt battery up within just over an hour. So if you're not plugged in, you can just go for a little drive. You know, when you get up, you know, if you're in Scotland and you're doing a bit of free camping, when you move to your next spot, time you get to your next spot, it's charged up, ready for night or day. Yeah, so I'll do a review on all them, and then I want to do a review on my Swamper van and show you around, you know what I mean, what I've done to that, the side bars, bull bars up front, you know, the bonnet bra, fitting the roof vent on the top. You know, it's got camera system, 360-degree camera system all the way around. Telling you how I fitted the spare wheel bracket on, the ladder bracket on. You know what I mean? And obviously I've just had new wheels put on it about 4 months ago, so the latest Swamper van wheels for Volkswagen Transporter. So, you know, there's plenty to show you, you know what I mean? There'll be quick videos, because when I did this stuff, I didn't film it, you know what I mean? I can't remember the reason why, but I didn't film it. Oh, the reason I didn't do the EcoFlow system, because I just wanted to try it out. So it did just been an unboxing. If you want to see that, I'll stick it back in box and pretend to unbox it. So basically, I thought, well, nobody's going to just want to see it unboxing. So I thought, what I'll do is I'll run it for a year, and then I know how it runs, and I can give you my honest opinion after running it for a year and probably doing, you know, 20-25 campsites using it. And same with the EcoFlow and the other systems, and I can give you, you know, my honest opinion, because I've run them for a year. So I'm not just going to unbox it, EcoFlow 2000 kilowatt, and tell you it's fantastic when I've never used it. I've used it for over a year, and I'll give you my honest opinion. And same with the air conditioning and the heater. Is it worth spending £600 on the air conditioning and the heater? I'll tell you that, and I'll give you my honest opinion. I know I said it's fantastic, but there is some flaws with it, which you'll probably need to know before you buy one. And like I said, the alternate charger, you know what I mean, I'll tell you all about that, whether, you know, it's good, it's bad. But yeah, so Victron stuff, same with Victron stuff, you know what I mean. And like I say, I fitted all the solar panels on top, got 400 watts, and then I have a EcoFlow solar panel what I put outside, which is 250 watts. So there's plenty to show you, you know what I mean. And right, but the next thing, just done the unboxing for that, so you know what it all is. That's the fly controller. I'm going to get everything charged up, ready, and then tomorrow we'll get it all set up, and then at some point we'll take it for a fly. But what I'll probably do is when I put it on YouTube, they'll just all follow each other. So you won't be waiting ages. It'll be a case of we've done the unboxing, and then, you know, the week after or a couple of days after, I'll do the setup, probably the day after, and then day after that maybe we'll do a fly, a test of it, you know, see what it's like with this, what it's like with this you know, this controller, and give it a good, you know, give it a good test out, do all the droning and everything, and see what it's like, see if we can fly through some wood, see how many times we can crash it, you know, no doubt will do, because I've never worn these goggles, so it's bound to end in disaster. And then, you know, there's other stuff, because I do a bit of paddle boarding and kayaking and stuff like that, so we're going to do a bit of that on YouTube, take the dogs with me, you know what I mean, and do a bit of biking through Dalby Forest and play Whinlatter Forest and stuff like that in the Lake District. So I've got loads I want to do. The only reason I'm doing bits and bats of unboxing is because it's freezing out there, and it is really cold. It's just after Christmas, so because, you know, I might not put this on until February or whatever, or end of January, so it's freezing out there. And I like camping and stuff, but, you know, I probably end up sat in the van most of the time, because when you've been for a walk for a couple of hours, what do you do then when it's really cold? You can't really sit outside. So this is why I'm doing this unboxing thing. So when the weather starts to change and it gets a bit nicer, we'll be in the camper van all the time. Campsites reviews, pub reviews, you know, just a general area review, get the drones up, have a look round and stuff like that, do a bit of fly more combi thing, you know, with headset and stuff like that, get out on the bike, you know, in Dalby Forest, Whinlatter Forest and wherever else we go, maybe up in Scotland, I don't know, get the bike out, take the dogs, I'll show you the dogs, Poppy and Penny, they'll be coming with me. So, right, I think that's it. I wish I could have used my remote, but I'm going to have to get off and stretch over and switch you off. Right, sorted. So next one will be the setup, and then after that it'll be the fly testing. Right, catch you later.